Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, May 31, 2022. Your desire for the freedom to be yourself and to express yourself authentically is strong in the weeks ahead, with Mars transiting your solar 11th house until July 5th. You may feel less limited or restricted than usual and more motivated to pursue your goals and dreams in concrete ways. When Mars makes challenging aspects during this period, there can be conflicts or unrest with friends as you need to address matters that have been brewing. You have more energy and drive than usual to organize projects or take the lead in groups or with friends. It's a supportive influence that subtly boosts your energy and confidence levels. While there can be some pressures related to friends and personal projects, you're likely to feel pleasantly busy. This transit fires you up and encourages you in the areas of wishes, hopes, aspirations, ideals, community, friends, and groups. You may take the initiative socially or work energetically towards cherished causes or dreams. Today, your inner world and dreaming mind are vibrant and active. There can be breakthroughs and new thinking or insights, particularly related to past problems that seem to now work in your favor. You had a hunch about something, and the cosmos is about to validate your intuition. For instance, in addition to the intuitive awareness you experience while your planetary ruler is retrograde, Mercury will already be transiting through Taurus via your unconscious 12th house of dreams, hidden agendas, and unconscious patterns, and it doesn't end there. Mercury retrograde will link up with revelatory Pluto, which also happens to be retrograde in Capricorn via your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and soulmate connections. Having said that, despite how uncomfortable and or taboo-like, this is presenting you with an opportunity to unravel a situation and peel back the layers. You have an opportunity to accept any revelations concerning your shared assets, investments, resources, and even debt when Mercury retrograde in Taurus trines Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Although daunting to come to your realization, you may realize that the truth is empowering. By accepting what you know to be true, you can make significant changes throughout the rest of the retrogrades that may be positively financially impactful. Do not be afraid to revisit old conversations regarding financial matters either, as you may need to make your plans with another constituent. As a friendly aspect between Mercury and Pluto peaks, this is doing more than fueling your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. With both in retrograde motion, one in your financial sector and the other in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, this is helping to put a new spin on the past, making things look much clearer in hindsight. The Sun can bring about a new start to relationships with family and friends. Relax and let the matter rest, knowing that no one will object. Your generous mood and self-assured demeanor underline this positive development and naturally make you the center of attention. It's as if everybody else is reading an entirely different script today, but then again, that's how you've always felt around this crowd. Try going with the flow at least this once. There might be a newbie you like. Looking for someone special, you expect to find the love you've been searching for, and if you want success, avoid mundane events or activities. Instead, to get yourself noticed, remain focused, don't hide, socialize. Your personal appeal is appreciated by those who matter most, who are likely to fall in love with you. Things may not be exactly as you want them today, but they are actually pretty good when you really think about it. It's important to try to get a little perspective on things. Cut yourself some slack about your appearance, for one thing. You have a lot of baggage, we all do, when it comes to your appearance, and you must remember that the most important things in life are on the inside of your body. With that in mind, give your inner organs the benefit of some aerobic exercise. Take some time out and away from others today to allow yourself some introspective activity. The essence of a vibration is an excellent one for quiet reflection. This is something that even the most active of people need to do every now and then, including you. Write in your journal, take a walk, listen to some favorite music, or just sit and let your imagination play for a while. Such things can go far when it comes to enhancing creativity and self-awareness. A new moon in an adventurous part of your chart might not seem the ideal way to start the new working week, but even the professional gods couldn't be happier. Ahead of the moon's return to your career sector tomorrow, and when you're still catching your breath after Mars left your career sector last week, this is acting as a timely circuit breaker. This can also help you put things in perspective, making it harder to fall victim to tunnel vision. While Venus, the planet of love, is still just over 3 weeks away from an adventurous part of your chart and from a mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, this is already getting a head start. The moon is not only still here after yesterday's new moon, but is drawing towards a friendly aspect to Saturn in your romantic sector. Our eyes in the sky. We could feel a huge shift this morning, when the sun changes signs from sensitive Cancer to proud and fiery Leo. If you have a tendency to put others first, now is the time to focus just a bit more on yourself. Unfortunately, this could be easier said than done when the moon makes a challenging aspect to Chiron this afternoon. There could be a lot of egos flying around right now, and though you might find it difficult to set boundaries with people who rub you the wrong way, it's important for your mental health to do so. Venus and Jupiter face off in the cosmos throughout the day, which could tempt you into being overly generous with others. Remember that it's okay to say no to someone, and it's totally acceptable to bestow the love and energy you freely give to others back on yourself. By mid-afternoon, a helpful connection between the moon and Uranus could bring pleasant surprises your way, especially in your professional life. Your status could get a little upgrade as well, so don't be afraid to show off what an amazing masterpiece you are. As the day comes to a close, you could feel worn out from all of the day's energy, which could cause you and others to shut down. Don't take it personally if someone doesn't answer your messages tonight. Like you, they probably just need some quiet time to decompress. In the morning, Venus, having just made its ingress into Virgo, opposes Jupiter in Pisces, an excellent transit for relaxation, play, or vacationing, if we have budgeted our time and resources correctly. The carefree nature of this aspect can cause us to be unwisely generous and philanthropic. Our intentions may be good, but we risk neglecting our own interests, giving something away that we actually need. At this time, we are not especially disciplined in our thinking, believing that good things come to those who sacrifice, and although there may be some truth to this, we should strive to be conservative so as not to find ourselves in a tough spot when the glow of the day wears off. Following this, the sun exits emotional Cancer to enter expressive Leo, its domicile. In the month ahead, our focus shifts from private to public spheres of engagement. We become more comfortable in sharing our creative ideas, as well as our identity, on a wider stage. This is an excellent time for challenging imposter syndrome and defying the inner critic who suggests we seek smallness to avoid attracting the wrong kind of attention. During Leo season, life is a performance piece. We must be willing to own our talents and gifts and to be unapologetic about taking up space. In doing so, we welcome those with similar interests into our orbit, making connections from a place of mutual appreciation and authenticity. On the other hand, we should check our pride often over the next 4 weeks. Declining to tame an overinflated ego can lend to conflict and needless drama. As always, there is merit in striking a balance between confidence and arrogance.